Okay, now, as I stated when I first came up with the acronym Financialstud, the S stood for stability, T stood for transformation, and UD stand for ultimate dream. And what it meant to me is that I started from the back, right? I said, what do I want to achieve? So I thought about my ultimate dreams. So I said, let me work my way backwards. Okay, now in order for me to achieve my ultimate dreams, right, what do I have to become? So I said, okay, I'm definitely want to become more than what I am now, and what resources I have access to, in my opinion, at this time. And so, I felt like I had to become something different, right? And so initially it was transformation. I'm sorry. And then, and the reason I'm saying initially is because now it's transcendence, and I'll get into that soon. And the S was stability, which we talked about, right? The S. In order to become stable, you have to become the alpha in your own life. And hold on. Okay, you have to become the alpha in your own life, especially financially aware and educated on financial concepts. And so I'm looking at this because when I look at the screen, I know I'm not looking at you, so I feel disconnected. But I hope you guys know that I want to connect with you guys. And so going back to the T, transcendence. Now, transformation was about, in my opinion, when I first thought about it, I had to become something different. I had to become more, right? I had to turn myself from a triangle into an octagon, right? In order to make it, from a square to a circle, fully well-rounded, right? I had to change who I was. But what I learned is it's not about changing who I am. And I got a lot of the concept about, transformation from Tony Robbins. Uh, and from the power within. Yeah, Tony Robbins' power within. And but yeah, transformation, right? I said I could do better than that. I can ask myself a better question than that. And so I asked myself, how can I become even more? Um, how can I become even more impactful and valuable in the marketplace where I can achieve my ultimate dream? And so transcendence had arrived. God delivered it to me just recently. Like literally, it's June 7th, 2017 right now, and since 2009, I would say 2010, I really developed the concept of the acronym S.T.U.D. But since 2010, 7 years ago, I started Financialstud, and the T stood for, even in my own life, I thought I had to become something different. And so you can also see why, when you're starting a company, it's important to take the time. Because for me, I took the time. I'm still going to take the time. It's not a race. It's a marathon. It's about a legacy. And so learning what transcendence meant to me meant everything. And so I'm not going to spare you with my thoughts. This time, I'm going to read the definition that I got. Transcendence comes from the Latin prefix trans, meaning beyond, and the word scandere, meaning to climb, right? So think of that. Beyond to climb, okay? So beyond to climb, right? So, all right, so we just got to get that little function going, all right? Maybe I'll make a little contest, a challenge or something. Call it beyond climb, right? Hey. All right. So when you achieve transcendence, you have gone beyond ordinary limitations. The word is often used to describe a spiritual or religious state, or a condition of moving beyond physical needs and realities. One way to achieve transcendence spiritually might be to fast for a long time. If you have trouble letting go of material needs, then you will have a difficult time achieving transcendence, my friend. And that meant everything to me when God delivered. I think the gap of what I was promoting with Financialstud and even in my own life, I had to learn that it wasn't God's divine design for me to become something other than what he created me to be, which was to be Tim, to be me, and not just Tim, but to be a spirit being, to be beyond material things. In order for us to achieve our ultimate dream, some of our dreams may be material, but the journey to achieving it requires a mindset and a discipline that's beyond the material resources that's available. Okay. All right, because what I had available at that time was not going to take me to amassing, a $250 million net worth. And that is my ultimate dream, is to have a $250 million net worth. Okay, now let's go to ultimate dream. That is my ultimate dream. There it is. It's to achieving $250 million net worth. And how I'm going to do that? Several ways. I'm going to do that, and that's the beauty. When you get to ultimate dream, you've already figured it out. You got your plan in place. Okay, so I'm glad I stopped myself, because this is about you. This is about Financialstud, not about my ultimate dream, but it's about your ultimate dream. So hey, I hope this video allowed you to get to know me, my crazy personality, and also the personality of Financialstud. That hey, if we can start with the S, well, actually, I lied. If we can start with the UD, because that's where I started. I started with my dreams. I had to know why I wanted what I wanted. Okay? Because when you find out the why, the how doesn't matter, my friend.